Big bass, big stage, big dreams. We say that a lot here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. And in 2022, the Santee Cooper Lakes gave us all three of the above and much, much more. 2 century belts, as well as a brand new champion on the Elite Series. So this time around, as we look back at 2023, can Drew Cook defend his title? We'll be watching that. Will a new champion be crowned, a first-time winner? So come on along with us as we dig deeper into this 4th stop of the year for the Bassmaster Elite Series, our year in review show, Santee Cooper Edition. Welcome to the Bassmaster Studio, sponsored by Marathon. Tommy Sanders here with Ronnie Moore. Santee Cooper always got gigantic hopes for this. This is the 2nd biggest producer of century belts ever in the history of the Elite Series. Although we're coming at a different time in the season, the fish are not going to be doing exactly what they were doing back in 22.
It's really weird to think that we have a mid-April tournament and it could be heavy post-spawn. We could have a lot of these fish already progressed out of their normal spawning stages. We saw in 2022 a lot of bed fishing, a lot of sight fishing. We saw big ones. We know there's a jungle of trees out there, and if you find the right fish each day in that jungle, you can be a Bassmaster Elite Series champion.
A different setup, but still huge expectations. So let's get things started. Go out to defending champ Drew Cook as he sets up his day 1.
All right, it's day number 1 here at Santee Cooper. You know, the last time that we were here, me and Jake in the boat, we won our first blue trophy, and looking to get another one this week. I think anything above that 25 pounds is going to be good today. So that's the plan, 30 pounds or bust.
Drew Cook, the defending champion from this event last year at Santee Cooper, breaking down how he thinks it could go for 2023, his hopes and desires. But all we know is when it comes to this body of water, this time of the year, it's hard to beat somebody like Drew Cook.
Come here. Ha-ha. Strike again. Oh, it's good to be back, Jake. That one's for you, Pops. I hope you're feeling better today. I mean, a fine Santee Cooper specimen.
From Georgia, Elite Series champion Drew Cook, 21 pounds, 13 ounces. And Drew Cook once again in contention here on Santee Cooper Lakes.
Hey, we're having fun. I had a blast today, and hopefully I get to have a blast again tomorrow.
Find out. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. A 4-time Classic qualifier and a Bassmaster Open winner from Kentucky. A man more slick than an ugly stick, Matt Robertson. 28 pounds and an ounce. 28-1. And Matt Robertson is leading the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes with 28 pounds and an ounce.
Well, there he is, Matt Robertson, getting it done down in Moultrie, no less there. Doing something a little bit different, which is kind of Matt Robertson's trademark.
He's found a hot streak in South Carolina, Tommy. Led day 1 at Lake Murray, leading day 1 here at Santee Cooper. All I know is we're only a quarter way through it, but we have to talk about it. What's Matt Robertson going to do? I mean, is he going to just throw the trophy off the stage? Is he just going to spend all the money in one place? He is a wild card on the Elite Series, and I look forward to hearing more from him this week.
It'd be pretty sweet to win this thing. We've had the wheels come off a couple times in these things, and we're going to keep them on this time, I think. I ain't going to lie, then we're going to party if we win this thing. I mean, I may spend the whole 100 grand on the party. I don't know. I'll probably regret it the next morning, but it for sure have a good time.
Well, it is going to be very interesting to see if Matt Robertson can keep the wheels on the party bus rolling through day number 2. We'll have that for you right after this break.
The Bassmaster Elite Series is sponsored by Yamaha, Rapala, Progressive Insurance, Nitro Boats, and by Power Pole. The Bassmaster Elite Series is sponsored by Minn Kota, Skeeter Boats, Bass Pro Shops, and by Dakota Lithium.
Welcome back to our 2023 year in review show for the Bassmaster Elite Series. We're at stop number 4, second stop in South Carolina for Santee Cooper in the second tournament in a row where Matt Robertson has had the lead. After day number 1, he's ready to try to get it done one more time on day number 2 to make that cut to the final 2 days. Let's go to him right now as he sets up his day.
Yeah, man, day 2 and fixing to get it going. Super excited, gonna run, I think it's a little shad spawn pattern early, maybe try to catch some on a big swim bait, spinner bait, maybe a wacky rig for the first hour. And yeah, then we're gonna go get in that eelgrass and we're gonna live or die with a big swim bait in the topwater, man. That's one thing I can say is we are fishing for the bigger bites this week, and I'm telling you, I'm fishing how I like to fish. I feel good about this week. We can win this one.
At this point in the season, it's hard to beat what Matt Robertson has done. Fishing for big ones, catching big ones. He's led 2 day ones in a row. He now needs to transition his thoughts and try to make it to the weekend.
Big one, big one. Giant. I mean a giant. If it's a bass, it's a giant. It's a bass. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, just take your time. Come here. Come here, dude. Just got him. Oh, yeah. Calm. Magnum.
After 1 day of competition and the start of day 2, everything's going right for Matt Robertson. He does need to keep it in mind, though. He's got to make it to day 3 and then hopefully be in the mix for Championship Sunday.
Big one. Come on, baby. Yeah! We getting paid, baby, at least. I'm getting paid.
A 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner, your day 1 leader, a man more slick than an ugly stick, from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. 21 pounds, 13 ounces, with 49 pounds and 14 ounces. Matt Robertson is once again leading the AFCO Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. If this were to happen, you're 10 fish away from this. What kind of a celebration could we expect here come Sunday afternoon?
I ain't gonna lie to you, there probably won't be no money left come the next day, come Monday, because man, I'm gonna tell you something, we're gonna throw a party like y'all ain't never seen. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say we'll burn nothing down, I almost did, but we might.
He is your tournament leader, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Matt Robertson. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier from Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. 23 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into second place with 44 pounds and 12 ounces. 44-12 sitting in second place here on day number 2 at the AFCO Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes.
Well, there you go, Matt Robertson. We talk about century belts. That's pretty close to being right on track, 49-14.
And look at our top 10 through 2 days of fishing. Robertson's on a hot streak, almost 50 pounds after 2 days. You have our Angler of the Year leader at this point in the season, Brandon Cobb. Luke Palmer got a top 5 here last time we were here. Drew Cook, the defending champ, Drew Benton. We have a star-studded top 10. I know there's going to be a lot more twists and turns.
Yeah, a lot of people have had their eyes on Luke Palmer for a long, long time. Could this be his time around here on the Santee Cooper Lakes? Let's hear from the man himself.
I've got to catch a bag. I've got to catch a 25-pound bag and back it over the 20 to have a shot at winning. And that still might not be enough. I want a blue trophy. I want a classic trophy. I want an AOY. That, you know, to have that perfect tournament, that to be perfect one time in a tournament is what you live for. I want to do perfect one of these times. to be at a lake that it was fun for me last year. I really enjoyed it, and to come back here and really crack them again, that would mean it. I mean, South Carolina's been pretty good for me, so I'd like for it to be real good to me one time.
That is Luke Palmer looking for his one perfect day on the water, looking for his first victory with the Bassmaster Elite Series. Stick with us, you might just see some of that perfection coming up right after this. Welcome back to our Bassmaster Review Show, the 2023 event on the Santee Cooper Lakes in South Carolina. We've been spending a lot of time with Luke Palmer. Let's get with him right now as he sets up the plan for day number 3.
This could be a day. I mean, it's setting up good for me. I needed sunlight. We're gonna get it. We got a little clouds this morning, but this afternoon, when they get on them trees, let's go smack on them. Let's go, baby.
After a top 5 in 2022, Luke Palmer is looking for the top spot this week, and he has found a unique pattern in an area no one else is.
Stay hooked. Yes! 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 Baby! Oh, thank you, Lord.
Oh, I spent time on her, ain't I?
Yes!
Thank you, Lord. All that time, baby, all that time.
Yes!
Great start to his day, but he can't take his foot off the gas. No, not at Santee Cooper.
Because everyone I've swear you'll be easing it through the bed and you'll get hung up. There she is. Don't come on. Don't come on.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Yes! Baby! Yes! Oh! Woo! Yes!
I'm sorry, I got a little excited on that one. Told you she's big, son.
Yes!
I went by the tree, I told you she's there. Thank you, Lord.
4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 8 Bassmaster top 10s from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. 26'3" and with 70 pounds, 15 ounces, Luke Palmer is leading the Avco Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes.
It's been fun, man. It's one of them deals, I ain't never led one. You know, I never have. I've been close. Bill Lowen, he didn't let me that my rookie year. He weighed in right before me and put me in second place, which is day 2, so it didn't matter. But it dang sure feels good. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I'll tell you what, Luke Palmer put himself in position on day number 2 and day number 3. He has made his move today. Could this be another first-time winner for the Bassmaster Elite Series this year?
He would be dignified. He is one of the best anglers that hasn't won an Elite Series event, Tommy. And the scary thing is, this was a race. There was 5 or 6 anglers within a couple pounds of the lead after 2 days. Now there's just 3 within 8 pounds of the lead. Luke Palmer did a lot of work. He's got some of the best anglers in the world. Brandon Cobb, you've obviously got Drew Cook right behind him as well. And we'll also keep an eye on Wiley veteran Mark Menendez. He's kind of had an up day, a down day, and another up day. We'll see if he can put a good day 4 together, but we know the conditions at Santee Cooper are changing. Heavy rains, heavy wind. Who will be able to stay on their fish and stay at the top of the leaderboard?
Let's take it out to Mark Menendez as he gets us set up for day number 4.
Hey, the last 3 days have been a yo-yo. The first day, 22 pounds, I was on top of the yo-yo. Second day, squeaked in the cut with 9 pounds, I was at the bottom of the yo-yo. And yesterday, I just put the yo-yo on the shelf and went ahead and caught 28. So it's a free day of fishing today. It's a free day of fishing. I'm worried about the wind on how I'm fishing and where I'm fishing. I'm fishing unlike anybody in the whole field. And maybe that's why I've been catching big fish out there. Come here, sweetness. Come here, sweetness. Come to me, sweetness. Open your big head. Got her. How's that? How's that? Yes. We're halfway home and making up the deficit. And Drew. There's a 6-pounder. Might just be my day, kids. Might just be my day.
Mark Menendez looking for magic to happen on this final day. He started his career back in 1991 when his closest competitor, Luke Palmer, was just 1 year old. Yet Mark Menendez has cut into the lead and looking for more with back-to-back catches.
Stay hooked up, you big dog. Stay hooked up. Look at that big-headed devil. We're getting ready to see some magic, maybe. There's more on that tree.
Well, the veteran Mark Menendez has made a definite charge on day number 4. Stay right here and we'll see if he can hold on after these short messages.
The Bassmaster Elite Series is sponsored by Humminbird, Mercury, Toyota, and by Ranger Boats.
Mark Menendez in his 32nd year of fishing B.A.S.S, a 3-time champion here at this level. And boy, just a day 2 slip up really tripped him up when you consider what he did on day number 3 to put himself right back in the mix again. But day number 4, maybe too big a mountain to climb.
Tommy, we asked this question. Was there going to be someone from down in the pack? 11 pounds plus back was Mark Menendez starting the day. What a great couple fish to start his morning. We know now the pressure's on others. They don't know what the scoreboard is right now out on the water, but we know someone has to answer. Will Luke Palmer be able to hold on and get his day going? The weather's moving in. It's getting nasty out there. Can Palmer's pattern hold up for one more day?
Yes! Yes, sir! Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord! Yes!
1 down, 4 to go for Luke Palmer. He has been one of the most consistent pros in the Elite Series since he started in 2019, but he needs a breakthrough, and this could be the moment for him to get his first victory.
It's going to give me some confidence. I mean, to know if I could win this deal, it's going to give me that confidence, man. Like, everything is confidence. Stay pegged, baby. This is big one. Stay pegged. Stay pegged.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes!
It's hard not to get down on yourself, and to maybe win one gives you that confidence to go and say, hey, let's go get it done. You know what it feels like to win.
Yes! Man! Look at that toad! Look at that toad!
It took me a long time to win my first tournament when I was team tournament, and when I won that first one, it gave me that relief to say, hey, you can do this, and that confidence, and from then on, I was able to compete well and win quite a few tournaments. So I'm hoping that's what happens here. I hope that's what happens. So let's go get her checked in and see what happens.
Big Bass, big stage, big dreams. During the week, he makes his living at a hardware store in Colgate, Oklahoma. But this weekend, he's an Elite Series angler and maybe an Elite Series champion. He is a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. This is his 9th Bassmaster Top 10. From Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. The folks at CNC Hardware in Colgate, Oklahoma are awfully nervous right now. Let's see how this works out. Let's get both our anglers side by side. 2 incredible contestants. This comes down to 70 pounds, 15 ounces. He needs 11 pounds, 13 ounces. 25 pounds, 15 ounces. 25, 15, and with 96 pounds, 14 ounces, Palmer prevails and is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Hold 'em high and get loud, South Carolina. Palmer prevails on Championship Sunday, and you, my friend, are an Elite Series champion.
Oh, that's weird to say that, ain't it? I've been waiting a long time to hear you say that, and to do it here that I was so close at doing it last year, and to finally get it done, I really wanted to break 100, but I mean, I guess I'll take 96-14 right now.
How long you been waiting to hold this trophy?
15, 20 minutes probably. No, 32 years. I've been wanting to hold it, you know, sitting at a pond thinking, hey, I'm fishing, you know, for the Classic or I'm fishing a tournament, and it just came a reality.
Palmer prevails, and it is Elite Series champion. The AFCO Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes belongs to Luke Palmer.
Luke Palmer, 96 pounds and 14 ounces short of the century mark, but he collects his first victory of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Finished 4th place here last year, and he really gets the job done this time around.
Won by over 10 pounds, Tommy. To put it in perspective, only 12 or so times has someone won by 10 pounds or more. We knew a win was coming at some point. We didn't know it was going to be as dramatic as it was.